welcome back to another episode of Cultural Development.
Welcome.
It's your boy, the host with the most, the man with the master plan, Rome the ruler.
Yes, sir. It's your man, Nick Franklin. I am the social introvert. I'm back. I took a little trip, so I'm back ready to get busy, man. I had a great time, but it's time to get to work.
Yeah, we back to it, man.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Give us a little bit about the trip, man. Tell us where you
man. So I actually got a chance to go to Toronto, Canada, man.
Uh-huh.
And bro, it's a different experience.
I believe it.
So I'm not a fan of New York City. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much. There's a lot of weird things happening up there. It's a lot
Hustle
of
and bustle.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I don't mind hustle and bustle because it's cool, but it's the hustle and bustle and the crazy and the it's too much. So I actually didn't think I was gonna enjoy Toronto because it's a city.
Yeah.
So man, it was a beautiful place, bro. Like when I got up there, it was so diverse. I never in America, when you hear diverse, you think black, white.
Yeah.
That's what when we hear diversity, if that's what we think. Man, I don't think I seen no blacks, whites, like just a bunch anywhere.
Right.
It was so diverse. The craziest thing I seen, not crazy, but for me, getting out of my American brain, I'm walking down the street and I see a place, man. It's Iraqi street food. Can you imagine an Iraqi street food place here in America? They would burn the building down.
Yeah, it'd have been a terrorist attack every couple days.
Yeah, domestic terrorists too.
Yeah.
I mean, I ended up not eating there, not because it was Iraqi, but it was just I had to retrain my brain. Like, these people don't care. They don't care about none of that.
It wasn't a Canada-Iraq war, so they...
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
They genuinely don't care. It was real relaxed, laid back. The city was cool. They got that CN Tower. That thing is massive. I don't do heights, so I ain't go up there.
I don't either.
I
was in the Air Force flying. I was in the planes.
Yeah.
I didn't fly the plane, but I was in the motherfucker.
Yeah. I couldn't go up top, man. My lady, she said, "Let's go." I said, "Nah, I ain't. I was born on the ground. I'm gonna try to stay down here as much as possible."
And on land.
And on
Not
the land.
in the water either. I ain't no water guy.
I mean, I don't swim.
I get in your swimming pool. I get my my pool and everything, but I ain't getting in the ocean.
I get on the kayak, so.
I'll do that. And we gotta set up the fishing joint.
I gotta take you fishing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to fish inside the little boy.
Yeah, people don't realize.
Come on, Dad, why you ain't taking me fishing?
People don't realize, bro. When we talk country and we talk all that, I've been doing this before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I was wearing real tree camo before it was cool to do. I was getting joked. Wearing Crocs when only the nurse was doing it to go fish. My man Chef Skip. Shout out to Chef Skip. If you in the 757, check my man Chef Skip out, man. Phenomenal dude, but he put me on the Croc game like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It was a minute. Yeah, that's my guy, man. Watch him start from the bottom. I love success stories.
No, me too, man. I can't
absolutely. Love to see another brother win.
That's the point of it, man.
Don't be a hater. Support him, man.
Cultural development. We gotta develop each other. We gotta build with each other, right?
Absolutely.
Lead, teach, and inspire is the motto. All right, merch coming soon too. Get ready to buy some t-shirts and some hoodies and some hats and stuff like that. But another thing, brother, man, what's been going on in the news? Now, we talked about last week. About Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum.
Yes, sir. They starting to get riled up, aren't they?
Hey,
the people are starting to get riled up. You got some very popular podcasters beginning to discuss it.
Yeah.
Good thing ours dropped.
I don't want people to think that we were last to say it. We said it first.
Yeah, we was talking about it.
The podcast didn't drop.
Yeah.
I had an old ass computer, y'all. Right? I had to get a new MacBook, and then now we drop episodes quicker.
Yep.
But what happened was Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum they talked to Nick Fuentes on their podcast, right? They gave him a platform. And Nick Fuentes came back and said, after the podcast, he came back and said, "Look, y'all, N-words. I don't like none of y'all Uncle Toms. I don't like you, Candace." He called Candace the bitch, and he was going off on people. Mm-hmm. And he straight up told them, like, y'all are also who I'm talking about. Just like we said, they trying to get this platform, and hopefully we could show y'all what the clips we're talking about.
You are a DEI hire. You pander. And she thinks she's some kind of boss bitch. Yeah, you're a bitch, but like you didn't get that way because you're a super smart boss. You got that way because you're super bitchy black token. Like, it is what it is. So I don't know that anyone's ever told her that, but That's the obvious and I'm kind of done with all the Uncle Toms. In a way, I'm done with all the Uncle Toms. I'm done with Jason Whitlock. I'm done with Candace Owens. I'm done with all the Uncle Tom token blacks. Like, you're not that smart. You're not even that conservative. You built your career on a grift that is now dead. You were hired when diversity quotas were a thing. You were hired when white guilt is a thing. I don't feel white guilt. I never have. DEI is over. So now you're done. You need to be fired. Like, you're done.
He told them, sit your ass down.
You're done.
You're done.
DEI is over. You're no longer welcome. Your opinion's no longer welcome. We don't need you to. And the word I used, remember I used the word pander?
He pandered.
He specifically said, you had an audience to pander to. We don't need you anymore. We got our own voice.
Yes.
We're taking it over.
We're done here. We used you.
Yep.
Abused you.
Now
we getting you out of here.
Send you on your way.
So,
Bye.
Miss Candace Owens, Mr. Officer Brandon Tatum, you're done. We told you. They don't need you. They don't want you. We can't use us. We're not stupid. Stop using them talking points that we don't care for.
Absolutely.
Right? And now that you need the culture, we don't need you. We don't want you. We don't want you. So I'm happy that it happened. I'm actually,
yeah.
I'm happy he said that to him.
Let him. I mean, he said it, so we didn't have. I mean, we said it because we had to, but he said it in a way like that. Like he said it flat out. Like, yo, you're good. We don't want you. Again, I like that word pandering. Like, because I literally said it, and then for him to come back, I feel like he watched us and.
I feel like that too.
I mean, like
I feel like he might have heard. Like he might have heard that.
It's like, these dudes down in Virginia talking.
Yeah.
So but hey, for y'all man out there that don't understand, it's not set up for you to win, and stop playing with these people. If you gotta throw somebody under the bus in order to climb and make a step ahead, you're not winning, man. That's the lowest form that you could be. To throw people under the knowingly, knowing if you speak ignorantly, that's one thing. Like you just don't know. That's still not okay. There's no what they say. Ignorance is not an excuse, right?
Yeah, it's not an excuse. Ignorance is bliss,
right?
But ignorance is bliss comes from saying there's more of a burden on us, right? That know that there's dangers, right?
Yep.
That there's these things outside that could hurt us and stuff. It's a burden to know that. Yeah. But are you the guy that can walk around and say, nah.
I'm living life.
It's bliss because you can just live until you get knocked upside the head.
And yep.
You good though. But your life can be easy because you're so ignorant. But that knowing and being ignorant like them, because they know that the danger's there. They know what's up. Yeah. And they're still being ignorant.
It was a part of a plan. They planned it out, and I think that's the sick part. It's like you knew what you was doing when you did it.
Yes.
And that's why I say that's the lowest form. When you knowingly go after somebody, let's be honest, every person that steps into any arena, you don't go there with not seeking any type of self-gain.
You have to.
Anyone who tells you I'm just here because it's the right thing to do, no, they're not.
You're damn lie.
That's a lie.
They lying.
Everybody wants something out of something. Even if that something that you want is a thank you, you got something out of it, right? Like nobody steps into any situation where like I'm just gonna go do this because Did you see the clip of Carlos Miller when he was talking about the homeless people?
I don't know if you might spark my memory.
All right, so I don't know what they were doing. It was something on BT. I don't really but they had like a bunch of famous people and they were like in a college classroom setting, and they were talking about homelessness. And Carlos Miller said, "It ain't our problem."
Yep, no, it's from him on the show. It was the when he went to college, Amber Rose and it was on there.
It was a bunch of people. And I think one of the Braxton sisters was in the room.
Yep. No,
and she was like, "I can't believe your stance." And he told the dude like straight up, "Yo, you was in the NBA, made all the millions, and you ain't buy not one homeless person a house. Because you don't."
Yeah.
That you say you care until it's time to care. So people don't do things without some type of self-motivation. Period.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's human nature, right?
It is.
And we're gonna get into that when it comes to mentorship. We're gonna talk today's
Oh,
podcast is about mentorship, right? Yeah. So who we are as individuals are mentors, right? We're community leaders, right? We're leaders in our household. So we're gonna dive into that. We just want to have a little fun first
Oh yeah, we got it. We got
before
it.
we start giving that lesson.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, bro, we talked about music.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Pusha T, JID, and Malice dropped a song called "Community."
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was great.
It made me want to start rapping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep. I was in the room like I'm getting 100 guns in the buns and when I'm from the gun.
I can do this.
I wanted to get right, bro.
Yeah, they almost brought me out of retirement. But see, that remember I told you a couple weeks ago when we talked about Push, and I was like, Push will bring it out of you.
He does.
And like that's the Push I was wanted to hear on the whole album. Like I know he did it, but like that was different. That was the growth that I was looking for from somebody that was like over the age of 40.
Because the song talked about the hood life, right? The ghetto.
The ghetto.
So
and being in an apartment.
And being in an apartment. So it gave me a nostalgia of like, that's where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And when JID said it came in them apartments, it was raining in them apartments. Like, it's like you gotta, it was like you get it. And Pusha and Malice, they both gave a very educated stance on the environment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
and I think they definitely touched on the consequences
definitely
of the hood and choosing to be there and continuing to be there.
Yep.
That was and for me, like nostalgia, like I didn't grow up in the same neighborhood, but I know exactly what neighborhood they're talking about. Like when he talking about one way in, one way out, like them boys jumping out of the cars and stuff. Like I know exactly. I remember them. I was alive, so like I remember that times when that was happening in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, and you remember, and not to cut you off, but when it was a part in Pusha verse where he said the cops was on mountain bikes. That's a fact, though.
That's real.
Because I know that from Virginia Beach. Like they literally had the COP units that was on mountain bikes
in the
neighborhoods. Would go into the neighborhoods and do that.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. Like they would ride mountain bikes, put them in the bushes and stuff like that, and they would wear dark and they would be in the neighborhoods. Pusha T was talking for real about them apartments.
That really happened in them apartments. What's crazy is them apartments is 5 minutes from my house now.
And the apartment's only like this big.
Yeah.
Now, trust me. Now, Jersey folk, what I'm trying to tell you is it's not the same as Jersey, but it's still there. Because you can go, the apartments here, the hood here in Virginia Beach and Norfolk and stuff, you could literally be in the ghetto and then walk across the street and go to $1 million neighborhood.
I live on a golf course.
And the apartments is around the corner across the street.
They're right there.
So it's crazy. It's a thing. So it's literally, when I say ghetto, think about ghetto when we talking about Auschwitz. We talking about, Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ghettos were made encampments. So you put these people, you box them in and made them feel like mentally they couldn't go outside of the circumference.
Yeah.
They was across the street from
success.
Man,
when they literally, and you know the neighborhood.
Yeah, I used to live around the corner.
Like you had a family member that stayed out there. Yeah. Like I helped you move the house before.
Yeah.
Like out there, and that it's one way in, one way out. Like it's so many neighborhoods. It's not just Virginia Beach. Like it's so many places like that where they'll literally put you in a neighborhood, block you in, and you can't get out. It's no way out. One way in, one way out.
One way in, one way out.
It's set up that way, and it's interesting how that goes. But when Push said, I brought bricks to the hood and I gentrified.
He said, I brought white to the hood.
I brought white to the hood and I gentrified. Like that was the ultimate accountability.
Absolutely.
And that, like I said, that was the, cause I knew they had it in them, and for them to bring it out and do it that way, and to like Push gonna always talk that cocaine, bro.
Talk it. And I'm not giving them leeway for that. Like I said, it was one of the worst things because he's still glorifying cocaine into the neighborhood, right? But
the fact that he acknowledged what it was, like the effect, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's the growth that I, as I get older, that's what I look for. Like you're not perfect, when they talk about people, like there was no jobs, like there is no jobs in certain places, and the only job there was to do that. Again, short term, long term effects. understanding that genocide came, and it's not just literal death. It's the death of the family, the death of the culture, the death of the community, the death of the people. It's gentrification isn't just your genocide isn't necessarily just human bodies dying.
No, it's wiping out.
It's wiping
the
out.
sense of being. Like it's wiping out. We were happy. You took that away. But he also said in there. He said y'all gave us them ADHD drugs,
man,
and then said cope with now cope with this. You can't. They don't know how. You put us on these drugs. You did these things to us that. Of course, if you put every young black male on ADHD drugs, right, and then say now there's cocaine. It's easy for you to take cocaine and crack because you're already on it.
You're just trying to get higher.
That's it. You're already on it. Them dudes was numb to life because they was trying to be young men and they was running around in circles in the playground and they said, I don't know how to control them. I got this drug.
That'll make everybody be, bro. They put me on Ritalin when I was in 3rd grade, bro.
They had you on Ritalin, bro?
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm glad you beat that.
I beat it. I beat it hard.
My boy beat Ritalin.
But it took me so I took it from 3rd grade to like the beginning of 6th grade, and then I was like, I can't. This ain't. But it took me till I was like 18, 19 to like become me again.
To realize I didn't actually have a problem. They said I had a problem because
that took me till I was in my late 20s.
Okay.
I'm just talking about that fog is a long-term effect. Like I like that zombie mode of like even group think, not being able to think for myself and have these opinions. Like I would have never been able to do this on Ritalin. You can't.
No.
Because you I'm telling you, there's something that they do with that medicine and something that they put in the sound waves, and then you just tune into this is what's real. I believe that. And call me conspiracy if you want, but it's my lived experience.
If you look up what those drugs do, it's an inhibitor. It takes off certain things. It makes certain neurons stop firing. The things that you need to make you say, "Oh, that's stupid," or "Go do that." It cuts that off. So it makes you just go do whatever. It'll make you spend money that you won't even have.
Yeah.
Right. It'll make you eat if you don't need to eat. Because you can't say your stomach is not saying I'm full now. It's not transmitting to the brain. So those drugs definitely dilutes your mind.
Yeah.
And if you put enough of these kids on drugs, they're not going to become adults. They're going to be stuck at the age that they got them drugs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And what we talked about before, I said, the culture is not our culture. My boy Malice said, my ghetto is not your cultures. N-words really die here.
So hard to say goodbye here.
You know what I'm talking about? Because
they say, "Oh, it's only a lullaby here."
It's only a lullaby here. But think about it. And he talking, I think, to multiple people. He talking to the
people that's not from the hood.
The people that's not from the hood, the black folks that not from the hood. That's like, I want to be a thug. I want to be a hood person. We like. You trust me, you don't want this.
There's really dead bodies.
People really die like this. Stop trying to want it. People really going to prison. Boom, stop trying to do that. And it's the same thing to the pale man or the white man, right? This isn't it. Stop putting that on everybody because this little hood of ours, this little ghetto is just the ghetto. Stop thinking this is a zoo. Stop trying to push that away, push that to everybody. Push that on us because here people really dying, right? People, this is a small thing, but it's not our culture, right? So we can't maximize this little ghetto, this little project apartment, and say that's how black people are, because that's not.
It's not.
So I love the way they put that song together, and they showed them things because it really is what we said.
Yeah, we've been saying it.
And there were people fighting against us on that stuff. Y'all just be talking this. It's because y'all trying to cope for yourselves. You the dude that's don't understand the hood, that's not out here helping children, helping young men, helping young women, and y'all want y'all voices heard because you want to be like, I wouldn't be tough. I want to be a gangster. I want to be this. Like, nah. Get out here into the world and really get active, right? Really start trying to change somebody's life, and then you'll be like, You be telling them kids like, pull your pants up.
Get right.
It's raining in them apartments.
Hey, when what you say? When kings can't raise a young prince, the doves cry
The
here.
doves cry here.
Candy Lady right there. Zombie Land right there.
Come on, man.
The apartments be the perfect backdrop for any nightmare.
Yeah.
Thank you, Malice.
Malice, I appreciate y'all. Pusha,
That was different.
call
Special.
me. Y'all need to call me. I missed the Cousins festival. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, I'm out of town. I was out of town.
Call me next time. We gonna be there and we gonna set up a culture development booth because it needs to be said, man.
Yeah,
It needs to be said.
that was a special moment in time. Like, it's something to be talked about. So it's much appreciated. So speaking on our topic for today.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to give a little background about me.
Do it.
Because sometimes I just want people to understand, like, I'm not just up here just to, like, because I'm up here. So I graduated high school 2005. I was over at Lansdowne High School in Virginia Beach. And so I was on a football team that won a state championship. Did I play? Nah, I played 1 year of high school football, bro. I was on a state championship team with probably the best athlete to ever come from this area.
You say you played with one of the
Yeah, I was on the team.
with one of the best athletes.
Yeah, of all time from this area.
I thought you told me you was the best who that came from the.
Nah,
I was about to say, look, bro, you my boy, but
hey, nah,
bullshit.
Nah,
I say, Rachel, what is that?
Hey,
Like,
you talking about I don't have a championship at every level that I've ever touched. So I played with somebody that did that, including the Super Bowl, including a national championship with Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow actually never won a championship without this guy on the field. So, but what you got to, again, self-gain. How do you take this moment and monopolize it? And so being on that football team, being a part of that football team has paid my bills my entire adult life.
Speak on that.
That's interesting, right?
It's very
'Cause
interesting.
people don't understand. See, everybody wants to be the star of the show. Sometimes the producer gets paid better, right? So what I ended up doing was, when I graduated, we were rock stars, bro. Like, even again, me just having the shirt that said I was on that team, we could do no wrong. I mean, we were the first team in Virginia Beach to ever win a state championship in football. As many great athletes as everybody say there are, the first team ever, right? So being on that team, when I came out of high school, they was like, "Oh, you played football. You was on the team." Da da da. They don't know I didn't play. I played in 2 games. Like, dropped the interception in one, and gave up a touchdown in the other.
Hey, it's all right.
I'm old enough to admit it. Like, yeah, I didn't know the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't understand football. But what I did was I started learning. Our coach was like really X's and O's guy.
Okay.
So he taught football from a different perspective. He wasn't that hard nosed, like, go punch him in the mouth kind of. He would say that, but then you'd be like, it was kind of funny the way he said it. But I learned football a little bit. I started learning, picking it up. So what does that do for me? I started coaching. And then I got involved with a couple organizations. And next thing I know, I think I coached like 3 years, and I ended up being a defensive coordinator in year 2 and 3. My kids gave up no points in 2 seasons. So you start getting these accolades. People start knowing who you are. And I didn't want to coach because coaching is like, it's a weird thing, man, especially like youth sports. And so I didn't want to coach no more. And then when I had my son, I definitely didn't want to coach no more.
Yeah.
But I started working with like Parks and Rec, the before and after school summer camps and stuff like that. And then from there, I had applied for the school system like 4 times before I got a call. And then finally I got the call from Renaissance. And that's the alternative school. And so I ended up over at the alternative school for 6 years. I got my bachelor's and my master's while I was there. It's like 10 years after I graduated high school, but I did it. I got that stuff taken care of. And so, like, being a part of that team, starting coaching, starting mentoring, starting working with these youth, starting working with, again, the kids that, bro, I work with the kids that you can't handle their Tuesday. Like, as an adult, you would panic, freak out, and you can't handle it. And these kids get up every single day and keep coming back.
And you were the guy that worked directly with them. Like
I'm talking
your
about,
position was that. Like, I know you from like you were the guy in the city that if I'm like, bro, this kid just got shot or this something, you're like, yeah, that's such and such.
Yeah,
So I worked with him. I know that kid. Like you were involved in all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of kids that you helped that diverted the other way. Like
Absolutely.
it's so many people, bro. So I remember like when we met, it was like you are the guy that was connected to all the chaos. And you were the mentor, you were the person trying to develop these kids. And we're successful in most of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody knows, Mr. Franklin. Like everybody like, yeah, that's
they know it. Like you again, those kids, man, like I mean, of course, you're gonna have your ones where, we have some animosity. Like it's humans, right? Like
you can't save everybody.
You can't save everybody. But like some of them probably still don't like me to this day. But why? Because I told them the truth. Mm-hmm. And when you can't, the truth hurts. The truth is ugly.
The truth, especially when it's real.
It's real. You know what I'm saying? Like when I would have kids come in and be like, they looking at me funny, and I'm like, man, this dude over here is going to jail, bro. It's a detective outside coming to get him. I've seen some interesting things, working with these kids, but I've also seen some great things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I know because we did like before we started this official thing, we recorded like some pilot episodes, right? Mm-hmm. And I made a statement, but I'm gonna make it again now on this platform. It's like for every like 3 kids, 4 kids that you see that I see on the news that did something that's not becoming of them and who I knew they could have been, I got 20 wins.
Yep.
On the other side, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a young man, I ran into him in the Wawa about a year ago now. He'd come up to me, like bear hug me. I didn't even recognize him because I had him in middle school. You saved my life. Like, no, I didn't. What are you talking? I don't even know who you are. He's like, Mr. Franklin. And once he said Mr. Franklin, I was like, okay, let me start aging you back down. He was like, I'm applying for the police academy. All because you got a criminal justice degree and you was telling me about it. I never forget that. I've been doing that. So when people, I just want people to understand, like, I've been doing this. This ain't tooting my horn. This is my real story.
Yeah, but
like I've really been working with these kids, bro. Yeah. Like, and I tell the kids all the time, I'm going 2 things I won't do. I won't lie to you, and I'm gonna always tell you my truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 3, this is where I toot my horn. I'm 99% of the time like Lysol, baby. I'm gonna get it right.
Come on now.
If you know that Lysol, they say 99.9% of germs. I'm gonna get 99.9% of them germs up out of there. I'm usually not wrong, because I seen it. I'm speaking from experience. And with the clientele that I have to tell them the brutal truth sometimes, and it hurts, but it hurts them, not me. I mean, because how they always tell you it hurts me more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
I feel that because I'm telling you something that I know hurts your feelings, but I can't worry about your feelings. I got to worry about your future.
If I'm going to save you, I can't worry about
how you feel right now.
You crying right now.
I can't worry about your feelings. I got to worry about your future. And so I have to tell you this so that you understand that there's more on the line. And I said it a couple weeks ago because I still mean it. If you don't know that somebody loves you and that somebody's there for you and somebody cares for you, you have no one to disappoint. So I'm gonna make sure that every one of them kids knows, like, yo, the paycheck sucks, but I show up every day. I'm in the trenches with y'all. I really do this. I've been doing this, and I don't plan on stopping.
Yeah, man. Let me go into my background of mentorship, right?
Absolutely.
So, growing up, I had a lot of events that was fortunate and unfortunate, right?
Okay.
So I did my dad was in my life and he's a strong dude, like
I
warrior. Yeah, like they call him Mad Dog.
He's no joke.
However, Mad Dog only know how to be a Mad Dog. Mad Dog can't be a quiet dude. He can't really, he can't nurse you. He like, you man. I'm like, yo, Dad, I'm 6. He like, but you the man of the house if I ain't there. And I'm just like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got older, with the problem with things were, you need a man to look up to be a man.
Facts.
Right? So I'll use the word mentorship. Mm-hmm. Mentorship has the word what in it? Men. That's the thing. So let's say men, men first. So
And what is a tour?
right,
A journey.
it's a journey, right? So and the ship takes you on that journey.
Right.
So for me, mentorship is I need a man to show me how to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
Young men need a grown men to show them that.
Yeah.
And for us as young men or as men, if we don't have that, we don't know what to do.
Yeah, you lost.
You lost. We need a mentor to show us the journey, right? So you can't just show up and say, I'm the crackhead that's 50 years old that's going to say, listen, young man, you need this. You need to go on. You need to get over there. You can't do that. You need the guy to show up to look like me and tell that young man how to live life because I lived it. And then you want to be like me. This is what you do.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So what it also has in that word mentorship is me.
Me. Starts with me.
It starts with me. And I look at the other person like me. That young man that I'm mentoring is me. Because if he doesn't do what he has to do, he might hurt me.
Yeah.
If I don't give him game, give him knowledge, he might hurt my family. He might hurt my culture. He might hurt my world, my society. So it's up to me to make sure that me is protected. Yeah. So, all right, young man, let me give you what I have to offer. So that way you could protect us all. You could become the next version of me to go protect our world, our society, our culture. Yeah. But so many times, everybody's so selfish, we don't understand that the mentorship is not just helping yourself, it's helping us. We're a collective. It's a conglomerate. Yeah. Right? Me and you. When I look at you, bro, I see me.
Right. Same.
You know what I'm saying? That's what brothers are.
Yeah.
Whether it's biological or non-biological.
Correct.
That's me.
Yeah.
Because if they look at you like a gangster or a threat to society,
that's a direct reflection.
They're going to say it's a direct reflection of me, man.
Yeah, it is.
You understand me?
It is.
So, yeah, I'm breaking it down.
Yeah, I can hear the passion. I love it.
Yeah, I love it because it's real. I had my little cousins on here last week, right?
Yep.
And, they stayed with me for a week. And I said, look, whatever y'all need, let's do this, but let's have fun. However, I'm going to teach y'all the ways of a man. I'm going to show y'all the ways of the world.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show y'all how to get to this point. Man, I showed them simple things. All right.
Many little tasks.
Little tasks. I said, all right, every morning we waking up, we going to work out. We up. Work out, put them through a hard workout, whatever. All right, come sit down. We're going to eat breakfast now. Cool. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do. Shower, shave, whatever it is. At this time, you got to be here. We eat dinner as a family.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we got something like, no, we sit down here and we're going to talk. Put your phone away. We're going to eat.
Yeah.
They like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
They loved it.
They never had it before.
But it was hard for them to see it at first, but they loved it. It was like, yeah,
oh, man, this is structure.
It was real. And they loved it because it's like, okay, they seen the want to be like what I have. And now if I was not shit,
yeah,
I couldn't give them that same thing.
And they also wouldn't receive it and they wouldn't do what you said. They'll show up late. They'd be on their phone when it's time to eat. They'd be, yeah.
Well, here you go. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I'm like, look, y'all want to go in the backyard and get in the pool? And you better be up at 6 o'clock. We gonna lift weights. All right, cool. Boom.
5:55.
Lift your weight. They up. Even a couple times
Outside.
I had to knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey,
y'all, get up. It's time. I gotta take a shower. No, you don't. Let's go. We working out anyway. You about to sweat anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the first couple days.
Yeah. Now they up before I am. I'm like, oh, what's going on? It's because they had that structure. They seen that they seen that fight, and they was excited to see it.
Yeah,
they was excited to do that. But that's what that mentorship come from. Is like,
they had someone to disappoint finally.
Man, I like you said that because
I'm telling you how special that is.
It is because when I was a police instructor for the police academy, they used to call me Uncle Scurry.
Okay, that makes sense.
And it's because I'm not going to be the guy that's like, yeah, yeah. You know, I would go to them. I'm the guy who you don't want to disappoint because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do everything you can do. Or what you should do, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to disappoint Uncle Scurry. I don't do that, you know. So I became the guy that they were inspired by,
Yeah.
not the guy they were scared of.
Absolutely.
Because y'all see me. I taught you how to throw a punch. I
Yeah,
would
they
teach
know.
them how to do that.
They
They're
know.
like, I know he could do this shit,
Right.
but I also am inspired why
this is more important.
This is more important because he's such an inspiration to us.
Mm-hmm.
He's nice to us, and then he showed me how to punch somebody in the face as hard as he can.
And that balance is interesting.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to achieve.
You have to, but it comes from having the masculine and the feminine balance,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
That's from a mom and a goddamn dad.
Yeah.
And not just a dad,
A dog.
not just a mom, but like a man
Yeah.
and a woman.
A man and a woman.
It matters.
It matters so much, bro. Like there's a reason why the universe created balance.
Mm-hmm.
And when the balance is off, you can feel it.
Absolutely.
And I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But there's a reason why things were balanced.
Absolutely.
There's a reason why there's balance. I was about to.
All right. He don't want to hurt y'all feelings. Let me give y'all this.
Nah, I don't want.
Right? If you don't have a masculine and feminine balance, you're gonna be a single mom, and you're gonna be a dad paying child support.
That part.
And y'all gonna have a son or a daughter who cannot handle life.
Can't function.
You can't function correctly because they don't have a yin and a yang.
Right.
So when we create families, we're creating that perfect balance. That's what it's about, right? That's that cultural importance. That's
I mean, it's the fun. It's literally what I just said. The universe created it.
It is.
There's only one way it works. It's just there's no way around it, bro.
Every animal in this world does that. Every animal.
I'm leaving it. We're going again. I'm trying not to get canceled before we get going.
Listen, don't cancel Nick, but y'all can cancel Rome. You gotta understand, you can cancel me.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking rip my heart. You can't, man.
Hey,
go ahead, Nick. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and woo side real quick. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Pitbull.
Yeah,
Listen.
you got it. Go ahead. I give you 10 seconds.
When you said like the single mom thing, right, and the single dad thing is paying child support.
Mm-hmm.
You continue to choose the same type of person over and over and over again. And what do we know the definition of insanity is? You get so honed in on one thing, it doesn't work. There's a thing called balance. And when you don't have that balance, the scales of justice don't go in your favor. Your children suffer, your family suffer. You keep choosing the same female or male back to back over and over and over again, thinking you're gonna get a better baby daddy or better baby mama. And that's the problem. You chasing baby daddies and baby mamas instead of wives and husbands.
And that's your problem. And they woke me back up. Goddamn, the avatar has bended. I'm back up. Y'all know what insanity is.
They know it.
Stop being insane.
Stop being insane. Stop doing things that are insane. It doesn't.
Come on,
it's
now.
insane. Like I don't even gotta say it doesn't make sense. Like clearly.
The problem is, y'all want Candace Owens to go out there and start preaching for y'all, or y'all want us to start giving game.
Been giving game. We need to start.
Yeah, but y'all need to like, comment, and goddamn subscribe.
Yeah, y'all
buy a hoodie.
Yeah, y'all got to run this up. Y'all got to run this up because we said it before. We don't hate y'all. We love y'all.
I love y'all to death. Hey, black people, black culture. I love y'all.
Love you, man.
But can we please love ourselves? Can we please stop bullshitting? Now let's get back to the mentorship stuff. So, as people who mentor people,
day to day,
everyday life, right?
Yeah.
When we started and talked about lead, teach, inspire, it literally meant what we said.
Yeah.
Right? We need women to stop fighting against men.
Yeah.
We need men to stop fighting against women.
Yeah.
And we need the people to come together and say, what's the common goal? And like I said before, we are us. Like we have to have each other in order to move forward. So if I look at my brother Nick, if he has a problem, I have a problem.
Yeah. Got to be like that.
It has to be that way.
Yeah.
And it's not got to be money. It doesn't have to be these things.
Yeah.
It has to be, so many times I just, go through a day like, man, the day was hard. But guess what? Boop, boop, boop. Yo, bro, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing chilling. Man, the day they was doing this and that. Hey, Rome, yeah, it's all good. Me too. But yo, you good, bro? Let's
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What's happening?
Yeah.
And then I realized talking to my brother, like,
we dealt with the same shit today.
Yeah, and it's not that big a deal.
It'll be all right.
The family good. We ended like that.
Everybody.
Hey, all right. Tell wifey. Tell the kids. I said it was good. Tell them I love them. Boom, and it's over.
That's it.
You go home and be good.
It's fine.
So a mentor doesn't have to just be somebody older than you,
right? Richer
smarter than you, any of that.
But the advice that you take from certain people matters.
I was about to say
you're not gonna go to the homeless dude to get figure out how to earn a mortgage, right?
What Kanye said, I do not take advice from people less successful than me.
Yeah,
and that's a fact. Yeah,
and that's success, right? That's not financially successful per se.
It's
right?
a success.
I'm not gonna go to somebody who's been divorced 15 times for relationship advice. You
that's
can't.
stupid.
You have failed miserably. You continue to make the same decisions. Yeah. You're not successful there.
You never been in a happy relationship, and you don't give me about relationships.
And you're probably the problem. So
yeah, we're not gonna take that.
Remember when you point. Remember them three that look at you.
But look at signs of a mentor. These are signs of a mentor, right? Somebody that's trustworthy, because we don't, especially as young black men who didn't have father figures. I got a dad. Trust me, my name's Jerome Scurry Jr. Like, Pops is my Pops. I love my dad to death. But my dad didn't have all the attributes to be
a dad.
A father. Like, you know what I'm saying? The real thing.
The day to day.
You know what I'm saying? Dad, you ain't got shit. You know what I mean? I love you to death, but you ain't got shit. But he taught me how to be a strong man, right? That's what he knew. He gave me what he knew.
Yeah.
And so the advice from him, I could take that advice. I could take how to be a man. Stop crying. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Hey, don't call my son a boy. That's a man. That's a young man. You damn right, Dad. I'm a young goddamn man. Right? However, where people get lost at is they don't know who to look for or what to look for, what advice to take and what advice to throw away.
Yeah.
So
they hone in on like one person.
Yeah, right.
Like, this person is my all.
And don't get the idols mixed up, because your idols could become a rapper that ain't talking about shit. You know, your idol could become some goddamn guru on YouTube or something that ain't shit.
Yeah.
But when we looking for a real masculine figure for mentorship, you should look for trustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
What are their accolades?
What they have to offer. Mm-hmm.
What it is you're looking for, and if they are the type of person that has what you're looking for. So if the advice you're looking for is for marriage, is the person you're talking to or listening to married? If not, don't listen to that person, right? Mm-hmm. Or in a long-term relationship, right? If you're looking for somebody to be a workout coach, somebody to excel you to that, right? Do you work out? If they don't work out, then you don't listen to them. Right. If I'm going to look for, I want to be a jujitsu, I want to do jujitsu. If the guy ain't never do, like, don't let a white belt teach you how to be a
just because you go to the gym, don't. Yeah, just because they go to the gym don't mean they're qualified.
Yeah, you need the qualifications.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing a lot online, right? Where people who are talking aren't qualified to talk at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk a lot of shit because I could do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I do a lot of shit.
I know a lot. It's crazy how much stuff I've absorbed over the time.
Yeah.
I'm a student always first. I've always been a student. I'm always trying to learn.
And what he said, the student becomes the teacher.
The student becomes the teacher. And I learn while I'm teaching.
That's the best form. I always said when I became an instructor, that was when I learned the most.
Yes.
Because you got to see the crowd, learn the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You get to speak individually with the people that you're teaching.
Yep.
You get to be like, okay, I didn't do this right this time, and I get to shift it, get
Yeah.
to change it, get to do things. And as time goes by, you become better.
Yep.
At one point, I would have been scared to get in front of this camera and stuff. In front of this mic.
Yeah.
But for the past couple years, I've been in front of crowds of people teaching them things.
Yep.
Whether it become defensive tactics, arrest and custody, anything, things you name it when it comes to military and police, I've been teaching, I've been mentoring and stuff with people.
Yeah.
I'm good at it now.
You got it. And you know what's funny? Like when you said that, our first public appearance together was in front of like 1,000 people during the pandemic. And we overlooked that all the time.
I definitely overlooked that. Yeah.
Bro, the superintendent was there. It was like 3 or 4 city council members there. It was school board members was there. It was principals, directors, people, like all these people that we just like, whatever. There was like 1,000 people there.
And I just became a public speaker at that time. Not even the public speaker.
You weren't. No, you weren't doing it.
I wasn't. No, actually,
that was your first time, really.
I was actually working as a resort liaison. I wasn't even at the academy yet.
No,
that was a pandemic.
Yeah, it was during the pandemic. You were at COP, right?
Yeah. No, I just left COP.
Okay.
And went to the liaison spot.
Like our first public appearance, bro, was in front of some really major influencers in the city during the pandemic on camera.
That's right. That's crazy.
And we talked about probably the most sensitive topic that happened during the pandemic.
That was
wasn't the pandemic.
That was because they had a riot a couple months before we had that conversation.
You were involved in the riot.
I was there at the riot.
Picture, they still got a picture of you.
Yeah, doing it. Yo, bro, you brought that memory back. That's crazy.
That was our first public appearance on camera in front of like people.
That was a lot of people.
Yeah.
If we would have said the wrong thing,
we wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't be here right now.
We were talking about police injustice and stuff and how to work it.
Yeah.
During the George Floyd era.
While it was happening.
Like,
they was burning cities them days. Like,
bro, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. It hit me when you was talking about it. Like,
I forgot all about that.
We really, our first public appearance as Nick and Rome, we just didn't realize it.
That this was about to come out.
That it was gonna come to this. You know, I talked to my one of my people that I look up to. Shout out to John. And he was like, when I met Rome and I seen how y'all remember we was at like a little party and then he was like, when I seen how y'all two just shut the whole room down and just like commanded the room and we was debating on music. We didn't even agree. But we had my mom in there talking about hip hop. My mom don't even listen to hip hop.
Ain't listen to raps in 1992.
Like, we had a whole room full of people. Like, nah, you back and forth for fun.
Come on.
That was just for fun. But this is real.
The world gonna see it.
Yeah. I think what we're bringing, this mentorship and what we bring to the table, the two of us, is you don't get a chance to see it a lot. Again, you got two dudes that's not haters. That's hard.
It is.
That's hard because culturally we've been taught to hate ourselves first and everybody else. I told you before, all I want to do is see you win. That if you win, I win.
Because you see yourself in me. I see myself within you.
Right.
If I win, you can't lose. If you win, I can't lose.
It's impossible.
Because I ain't gotta ask you for shit. I'm going with you.
Right.
Like that's the point. Right. We're going together, bro.
Yeah. Like,
I could have called anybody, but I couldn't have because
I know what you mean.
This is what we do.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever called each other for a favor.
No.
Like,
not see, you might hit
can you move a couch real quick?
Yeah, but I'm saying a little favor.
That ain't that. We ain't never exchanged no finances.
No, you ain't never said let me get $20 to the first.
Let me borrow your car. Like
nothing.
Nah, like
nothing.
But I said this today to somebody. Those 2 a.m. people that you could call at 2 a.m. and it's what do you need or a ski mask? We don't condone the shiesties, but we got daughters. Sometimes the shiesty got.
Cause there's certain things you hit me up and say something happened to my knee. It's like, hey, just turn your phone off and see what happens. Cut the phones off, get the cameras out. It'll just.
I I only got a couple 2 a.m. people. You know what I'm saying? And like, but that means something more than like even the word friend. Like you're one of my 2 a.m. people. That's
Yeah.
different.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we've seen each other grow, but we've always provided input. And people think, well, we don't agree all the time. People think we just
no, we got opposite minds. I'm a brute force.
Like
I'm gonna punch somebody in their face.
That's him. And I'm gonna talk about it. He gonna hit you with real judo, and I'm coming with verbal judo.
Yeah.
I'm past the fighting age. Like we talk about it, but I'm not. Nah, bro. Like we might disagree, but it's okay though.
It's cool
because we know the common goal.
So one common goal.
How can we take what you think and I think, bring them together so we can both win? Because if you win, I win. If I win, you win. That's it.
And that's life, man.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Walt. That's my 2 a.m. guy.
Yeah, can we give a shout out to my boy Walt?
Shout out to Walt, man. That's
we had the conversation about this whole thing before, and it's coming together. I also want to give a shout out to my brother Dez.
Shout out. What up, big bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
hurry up.
Big little bro. Big little bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hurry up and come on down.
Yeah, man.
Hurry up, man.
Absolutely.
But we're going to end it with this. Let's talk about mentorship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every young man, matter of fact, no. Every man needs a mentor in their life.
Multiples too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And your mentor could be your friend. Because some people call it therapy. Therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Nick is one of my mentors.
Yep.
I'm one of his mentors because we can call each other and vent over different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
He might have certain knowledge I do not possess. I might have certain knowledge he doesn't possess. But we can talk about these things and get advice from one another. That's mentorship. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm not speaking on women right now. I'm speaking on men. Again, mentorship. Me. I see myself and my brother. So let's do that. Let's build with each other. Let's build the community with mentors. If we don't, we doomed from the start.
Yeah.
You understand? If we see the society, right? When they take when they took the men out of homes, you left a whole bunch of young boys without mentors.
Mm-hmm. Nobody to check them. It becomes a point as a male, you don't fear your mother physically.
Yeah, you can't.
Like you don't physically fear her. Like, you hear them dudes. My mom's, she da 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 da. I'm still scared of her. Like that's respect. That's not fear.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like it's only you physically become a man, and once that happens, the physical fear goes away. But when there's no male to check that you like, man, I can't whoop him.
Can't even whoop.
I can't like that's a vitally important thing. And so when that fear goes away, that's when things get dangerous. And we saw what happened. We've seen it happen in this men period. Like you said, you talk therapy real fast. I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if I've said it already, but I feel like it's important enough to say it again if I have. When you talk about going to a therapist, that's medicine, right? Or psychiatrists. They're practicing, right?
Yeah.
Like we know that lawyers practice and doctors practice. We just started going to therapy a couple years ago. So they just started practicing on us, so they don't know what, they haven't experienced the trauma.
They haven't.
The trauma's different. Trauma's a real thing. Like when you start talking, I got PTSD from working with these kids. I told you I don't like crowds. If I see too many young people outside of like the school, I'm going the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out the other way. They don't want to talk about it, but I'm not going there. It's not even. It's like I seen too much. I seen a kid throw a desk through a window, bro. Guess who had to get him from jumping through the window after the chair went through? Yeah,
a little crazy.
That's not normal.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? Been a part of like 3 riots.
I was in the goddamn riots and they beat me with
trash
water
cans
bottles
and
shit,
trash cans.
Everything. I got hit with rocks.
Being in the riot ain't normal,
ain't
bro.
going back. Now, we had a good podcast. We had a good episode. Please tune in. We're going to clip it up. We're going to do stuff. And we're going to say like, comment, subscribe. Go to the Instagram. Let's get these... Follow it.
Follow.
We about to send these t-shirts and we're going to send these things out, right? But I'm going to end it with this, right? America tried to emasculate the greats. Murder Malcolm, gave cash at the shakes. I say, rumble, young man, rumble. They try to dim your light till you stay humble.
Go back to episode 1. We talked about it.